Welcome, Gemini. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for June 24th, 2025 on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. If you've been feeling stuck in a cycle where nothing seems to click, whether it's your love life, money, or just that inner sense of fulfillment, this is not a coincidence. It's a wake-up call. The universe is reflecting back the mixed signals you're sending out, and Gemini, it's time to recalibrate. Here's the thing, uncertainty breeds more uncertainty. When you're not sure what you want, or worse, you're pretending to want what others around you want, you start sending out a vibration that says, "I'm not aligned." This energy makes others feel unsure about you. 2. Lovers become distant. Money slips through your fingers and opportunities pass you by. So, how do you flip that energy? You don't do it by hustling harder or trying to control your surroundings. You do it by going inward. Right now, Spirit is guiding you to ask, what do you really want? Not what sounds good, not what looks good on paper, what truly feels aligned with your soul. Start small. You don't need a life overhaul overnight, but you do need clarity. Get quiet, meditate, journal. Take time in the morning to ask your higher self, what would feel amazing today? Let that become your GPS. Because when you live in a state of emotional honesty and energetic alignment, you become magnetic to love, to money, to peace. But there's more. Your physical energy is calling for support too. What you're feeding your body is clouding your clarity. Spirit is gently nudging you. Drink more water, eat grounding foods, lay off the stimulants that make your mind feel like a pinball machine. You don't need to be perfect. No one's asking you to live off kale and sunlight, but start tuning in. Your body will tell you when it's inflamed, when it's anxious, when it's trying to run on fumes. And when your body is inflamed, your mind gets noisy and your spirit gets drowned out. That's when you start following trends instead of your truth. There's a moment today, Gemini, where you'll feel a whisper, a tug, a subtle urge to do something. Maybe take a walk, send a message, write down an idea. That's not random. That's your soul asking you to say yes. Say yes. Because the more you follow that whisper, the louder it gets and the more aligned your outer world becomes. Spirit is also reminding you, stop fighting with your life. If you're drinking coffee, stop talking bad about it while sipping. If you're still in that job or relationship, stop resenting it while choosing to stay. Honor your current reality while working toward your ideal one. Gratitude is the frequency shift you've been waiting for. Today, your angels are inviting you to write your next chapter with clarity, with self-trust, and with zero guilt. If it's love you desire, it begins by loving yourself exactly as you are. If it's wealth you're calling in, act like someone who already has enough. Confidence, Gemini, is your currency today. And as one final download from the universe, your desires are not random. They are your soul's blueprint. You're not too much. You're not asking for too much. But you do need to believe that you're worthy of it all. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Energy overview. Today's reading reveals a powerful energetic shift, Gemini. You're at a critical crossroads between what was and what's meant to be. The presence of justice and the tower signals karmic closure and a divine intervention meant to realign you with your truth. You're being asked to evaluate your past, especially in love, through a more conscious and awakened lens. Career and communication. 7 of Pentacles plus Justice. The 7 of Pentacles shows that your hard work is beginning to show fruit, even if progress has felt slow. Divine timing is now speeding things up. Justice appears as a cosmic green light. Something you've endured is being rectified. You may soon receive clarity or fairness at work, especially regarding a person or a situation that once felt obstructive or unjust. Communication is a big theme now. It's not just about talking, but about how you talk, negotiate, and collaborate. Emotional healing. 3 of Swords plus 2 of Swords. This emotional combination dives into your heart space. The Three of Swords reveals that you've experienced betrayal, heartbreak, or loss, perhaps a karmic connection or love that drained your spirit. The Two of Swords suggests denial or hesitation. Part of you doesn't want to let go, even though your soul has already outgrown this pattern. This is especially true if you've been clinging to a past relationship that no longer serves your growth. You may feel torn between what feels familiar and what your spirit knows is right. Transformation and spiritual growth. The Tower. This is your spiritual upgrade. The Tower brings an energetic collapse, but not all destruction is bad. Something you've been holding on to, perhaps unconsciously, is crumbling because it no longer aligns with your higher timeline. It could be an outdated belief about love, a repeated relationship pattern, or a fear of starting anew. This collapse is a cosmic mercy, a blessing in disguise. Love and new connections. Ten of Cups. Now for the beautiful twist. The Ten of Cups promises deep emotional fulfillment, shared joy, and a heart-centered union. Whether this is someone you're already noticing or someone new entering your field, this connection feels like a mutual manifestation. Both of you have called on each other, not to repeat the past, but to write a new love story. This person may be younger or simply have a lighter energy, but the connection is genuine, emotionally satisfying, and spiritually aligned. Through them, you'll begin to feel that love can be safe again. The universe isn't asking you to forget the past, it's asking you to outgrow it. Step into your present with courage, and your future will reward you with more than you dared to dream. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today, Gemini, the Seven of Pentacles reveals that you're stepping into a phase of financial growth, one that's been quietly building over time. While the rewards might not have felt immediate, the seeds you planted in the past are beginning to push through the surface. If you've been working hard without seeing visible results, the universe is about to shift the tempo in your favor. Expect a sudden moment of clarity regarding an investment or financial opportunity that you may have previously overlooked. What's especially powerful today is the energy of justice working behind the scenes to balance any unfairness you've experienced. If you've felt shortchanged or taken advantage of in business or financial dealings, the scales are tilting back in your direction. This is a good day to review contracts or legal matters with renewed optimism, as favorable outcomes are likely. You may find unexpected assistance, a mentor, colleague, or even a stranger offering guidance that helps you unlock new financial avenues. Don't shy away from advice today, especially from those with more experience. Sometimes fortune hides in a casual conversation. There's also a strong message about avoiding repetition. Stop trying to grow in soil that no longer nurtures you. If you've been returning to the same strategies or partnerships that led nowhere, the cards suggest it's time to pivot. New ventures are calling, and your intuition already knows the direction. Listen, your luck today is subtle but significant. It comes not from gambles but from insight. The more honest and analytical you are about your money habits and long-term vision, the greater your rewards will be. A door is opening. Be ready to walk through it with confidence. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for June 24th are 9, 20, 31, 42, 53, 64. Daily love. Love takes center stage today in a profound way, Gemini. With the Three of Swords showing up in your heart space, it's clear that past wounds still linger, some so deeply ingrained that you may not even realize how much they're shaping your current emotional patterns. Whether it was betrayal, abandonment, or simply unfulfilled love, the shadow of what was has made it hard for you to believe in what could be. But then enters the Tower, not as a force of destruction, but as divine intervention. It's here to shake loose the emotional debris you've been carrying, especially old relationships that never delivered what you deserved. You might feel uncomfortable or overwhelmed during this process, but it's not chaos, it's clarity. This shakeup is essential to make room for a love that honors your growth. The amazing news? The Ten of Cups makes a brilliant appearance, indicating that real, fulfilling love is either already in your orbit or about to cross your path. This is not a recycled connection from your past, but a soul-deep bond that feels fresh, vibrant, and mutual. You're being called to raise your standards, not settle for familiarity masked as fate. Your manifestation power is sky-high. Both you and a significant other, possibly someone new, are calling each other into existence. This mutual magnetism could emerge from an unexpected encounter, a social event, mutual friends, or even a digital space where energy speaks before words do. Remember, just because someone once broke your heart doesn't mean love is broken. Today marks a turning point. You're not just healing, you're finally ready to receive the kind of love that reflects your evolution. At work, in your professional world, Gemini, today's energies invite bold action, but not without mindfulness. The Seven of Pentacles reappears here as a reminder that you've laid solid groundwork, even if recognition has been delayed. Trust the process. There's an acceleration happening now, particularly in achieving long-term career goals. However, the Two of Swords reveals hesitation. You might be facing a pivotal choice regarding your role, a project, or a colleague. There's uncertainty, but it's born from overthinking rather than reality. Try not to freeze up. Instead, weigh your options with both logic and instinct, and avoid delaying a decision that must be made. Justice in the workplace means your efforts are about to be acknowledged in a fair and balanced way. If you've been overlooked for a promotion or burdened with unfair workloads, the universe is correcting that imbalance. Keep your integrity intact, speak your truth, but with diplomacy. Communication is also highlighted. How you articulate your ideas, negotiate your boundaries, and express your goals will determine how others respond to you. Be intentional with your words today. People are listening, especially those in positions of influence. Lastly, be open to allies in your environment. Someone near you may step up as a supporter or partner in progress. Their role may seem minor at first, but they can help you access resources or visibility you didn't even know you needed. Health. Health-wise, Gemini, today's reading suggests that emotional well-being is at the core of your physical state. The Three of Swords doesn't just speak to heartbreak. It also reflects stress and anxiety that may be showing up in your body as fatigue, tension, or sleep disturbances. Pay attention to what your heart is holding. Your body may be manifesting what your spirit hasn't released. The appearance of the Tower in this context is transformative. You're ready to break patterns, perhaps unhealthy habits, sedentary routines, or emotional dependencies that have kept you in survival mode rather than thriving. Don't fear the shakeup. It's clearing the way for new rituals of self-care. The energy today also encourages detox, not just physically but mentally. Try breathwork, yoga, or even journaling. Anything that helps you unburden your mind will also help restore your body. Avoid harsh self-criticism, especially about appearance or productivity. Geminis often live in their heads, but today you're being urged to drop into your body. How do you feel? Where do you hold tension? Where do you feel lightness? These answers will guide you toward better habits and healing routines. Finally, the Ten of Cups brings optimism. Emotional fulfillment improves physical wellness. As your heart begins to open again, you'll likely feel a ripple effect of vitality, clarity, and renewed motivation. Health is holistic, and today your heart is part of the remedy. Family and friends. Family matters may feel tender today, Gemini. Emotional patterns within the family, especially generational beliefs around love, money, or worth, are surfacing to be healed. The Three of Swords hints at unresolved emotional wounds, perhaps tied to a parent or sibling relationship. Whether it's distance, misunderstanding, or past conflict, today offers a chance to begin softening the divide. The Tower suggests that some long-standing dynamic is shifting. A secret may be revealed, or an old narrative challenged. If there's tension in your household or among relatives, it's likely to boil over, but not without purpose. This energy is helping everyone involved to grow beyond outdated roles. The Ten of Cups, however, reassures that love remains the undercurrent. There's real potential for forgiveness, celebration, or even a long-awaited reunion. If you've been distant from someone, now might be the time to send a message or extend an olive branch. Children or younger relatives may also play a role in today's emotional landscape. Their presence might act as a healing balm, reminding you of the purity of love before life complicated it. Above all, you're learning how to define family on your own terms, not just through blood, but through support, trust, and emotional presence. Trust your gut when deciding whom to prioritize, and be the cycle breaker if needed. Compatibility. Today, Gemini, you're most compatible with Libra, Leo, and Aries. Libra offers you the intellectual stimulation and balance you're craving, especially if you're working through emotional matters. Leo brings playful optimism and helps you remember the joy of being seen and celebrated. Aries, on the other hand, lights a passionate spark that can propel you toward bold new directions. Avoid clashing with Virgo or Scorpio today, as their intensity or perfectionism may rub against your current need for fluidity and emotional freedom. Your lucky color today: sky blue, calming, clarifying, and open like your mind wants to be today. Wear it or meditate on it to align your emotions and invite harmony. The phrase of the day: letting go of what hurt me is how I open the door to what heals me. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.